wondering if you could make some comments about the role of education in marriage and how they're compatible or prioritize them.
Education in that, should your spouse be educated? Or
past high school education, for example, college or students who try to get married in these kind of situations?
Oh boy, yeah. I always feel for students who marry young and are in college together, but also too, I've seen so many great relationships that were young people that married and grew together. I think the important thing is if education is a value of yours, and it's an Islamic value, right? What's the first word in the Quran? Iqra, read. You know, it's a value. It's not only our right, but it's our responsibility for all, especially women, to become educated, because we're the first school of our children, right? So if your value is education, that you hold it highly, of course you would want to marry somebody that has that same value of education, and or that it would be very respectful and supportive of you gaining that education. Some people choose to wait till they're out of school. But if the choice is to go astray and have desires and to maybe start interacting un-Islamically with another woman because you're waiting to get out of school, then maybe you should get married earlier and learn, and grow together. But there is something to be said for maturity. And I think a lot of people think they're ready for marriage because they have desires, but the rest of their development hasn't really caught up, and the rest of their maturity hasn't really caught up, and they have a lot of growing yet to do. So what does Islam say about if you feel desires and you're worried about sinning, what should you do? Fast, absolutely. It's Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that if you're hungry, your body isn't thinking about sex, period. It's surviving, it needs food, and so it keeps your mind totally off of these other more base desires, because food is an absolute essential, and drink, water, is absolutely essential. So do fast. And I know people, fasting, that's old-fashioned, whatever. Trust me, it works. In Ramadan, yeah, you have a lot less, desire to go astray than in other times of the month, because you're focused on what? When you break your fast, that's what you're focused on, that breaking of fast. And that does protect you a lot from shaitan. It certainly does. And you all knew it. I didn't have to speak to you, yes.